Hello there friends, welcome to Yarn Lane. I'm Stuart Hillard. Thanks for your company. We've got a fantastic show ahead of us. This is a real grab bargains while you can hour because everything, and I do mean everything in the show today, is under £15. We're going to launch straight in. Now, if you've already paid your P&P over on Sewing Street, that just transfers across. You're not going to pay another postage and packing on Yarn Lane. Now, first time we've ever done this, people have already checked out on pre-order, got ahead. What we've got first up, we've got mystery yarn packs. Now, as soon as I got the first yarn pack out, I said, hang on a minute, what's that in there? Can we just check the price of that? Because I spotted something, which I'm going to share with you now. So in your mystery yarn pack, which is $10.99, you are going to get 4 balls or skeins of yarn. Now, it'll be a mystery, but what you're going to get, what you're going to get guaranteed to get, is you're going to get 2 balls of yarn which are from a budget everyday range. So the kind of thing that we use for so much in my knitting. I love these budget, not necessarily double knit, but will be from a budget range. And then you're going to get 1 ball or skein from a middle market range. In this case, it's a lovely chenille yarn, again a double knit. Completely at random, you won't know what you're going to get until they arrive. This is when it gets really interesting because this is what I spotted. You'll get 1 high-end yarn, 1 skein of high-end yarn, and in both of the packs that we've got here, you've got a skein of West Yorkshire Spinners exquisite lace weight yarn. Now this is absolutely beautiful, and this is the one I spotted and said, hang on a minute, that is absolutely beautiful, beautiful yarn, and the price on this bundle is $10.99, but a skein of lace weight yarn, that's enough to make a beautiful lace scarf from, or a shawl. Absolutely beautiful. Now this is from West Yorkshire Spinners, and what you've got here, this is 80% Falkland wool, 20% mulberry silk. Absolute beautiful luxury yarn. So you're getting 2 affordable, what I would class as everyday yarns. You're getting 1 middle priced yarn, and then you're going to get 1 luxury yarn in your mystery bundle. Now, price comparison elsewhere for that exquisite lace yarn, $15.95 for 1 skein. This is at Liberty. $15.99 for that. You're getting that possibly in your bundle. You're also getting 3 more balls or skeins of yarn. Here's another example of that lace weight yarn from West Yorkshire Spinners, $14.95. Are we finding this anywhere where that skein is $10.99 plus you get 3 other balls of yarn? No, funnily enough, we haven't found that anywhere else, because right here on Yarn Lane is the only place that you're going to get a mystery bundle with 4 skeins or balls of yarn, 2 in a budget everyday yarn, 1 in a medium, and 1 a luxury yarn. Now, it might not be the exquisite lace from West Yorkshire Spinners, although both of the bundles that I've got in front of me have got that in. Shall we have a look at another bundle just to see a different example of what we might get? So many of you jumping on the website now. We've never done this before. I think it's wonderful, you know, because as well, this time of year, I'm always starting my knitting and crochet for Christmas presents. And it's all about things I can make fairly quickly, usually from one ball of yarn. So things like a pair of socks, mittens, gloves, fingerless mitts, maybe a woolly hat, things like that. Excellent value this. It's incredible value actually. Quarter of the stock's already gone. It's flying. I mean, what value. It's unbelievable. These are examples that we grabbed from the warehouse just to show you. We had no idea what they were when we picked them up, but we do know for certain you're going to get 2 balls of everyday yarn. A good staple. We've got Stylecraft Special DK there. We've got Mariner double knit there as well. We've got Super Chunky here. This is our mid-priced. And then we've got this beautiful skein again of West Yorkshire Spinners, exquisite 4-ply. I'm thinking 4-ply that could also be used to make things like, yeah, a shawl, but you could also make socks out of that. Doesn't have the nylon in that I would normally have in sock yarn, so not as hard wearing as a sock, a bit of a luxury sock that, but really beautiful for things like making a lace shawl, or indeed not a lace shawl, but just a knit, sort of knit and pearl shawl or scarf. Amazing value. Remember, we found that exquisite lace yarn on Liberty's website for $15.95. We also found it elsewhere at $14.99. Everywhere we've looked, it's well over £10 a skein, and that is just for that. But you're also getting a mid-priced ball of yarn, and you're also getting 2 everyday yarns as well. Now, I knit hats this time of year for Hats for the Homeless. And one of the most requested for homeless people are plain black hats. And the fact that this has got a ball of double knit in plain black straight away made me thought, okay, that one is going for a woolly hat to donate for Hats for the Homeless. I've still got 3 more skeins or balls, but all for £10.99. It's a lucky dip. You don't know what you're going to get. Now, these exquisite yarns elsewhere, well over £10. Here we go, $15.95 for one. For one, that's 100 grams. They're all 100 grams. This is the type of premium yarn you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting 1 premium or luxury yarn, 1 middle priced and 2 everyday. Now, well over half of the stock has already been checked out. Lots and lots of new customers are joining Yarn Lane today. This is wonderful. Welcome. You can of course use your Sewing Street account. You don't have to re-register. Also, Sewing Street fans, if you've already bought something on today's shows, you've already paid your postage and packing. You're not going to pay a penny extra in P&P because you're taking advantage of these wonderful Lucky Dip mystery bundles. Remember, you get 4 different yarns. 2 will be from budget everyday brands. Here we've got some Stylecraft Special DK, we've got some Mariner double knit. Then you're also getting something, 1 ball from a mid-priced range. And then you're getting a luxury yarn as well there. Less than 30 of these left. Be quick. Be quick. I wouldn't want you to miss out. It's such a great buy. And I love the fact that you'll only know what you're getting when you get them home. But as soon as I saw any of these, I'm thinking instantly Christmas presents. I'm thinking about mittens, scarves, gloves, bed socks or everyday stocks. They're great for stash builders actually as well. It's a nice chance to get a selection of different yarns, see what you can make out of it, have some fun with it, you know, and then you've got that luxury yarn that you can make something just a little bit special out of. Maybe a shawl, maybe a scarf, a really sort of special accessory. grams. 100 grams. You see, I'm talking about luxury yarn now, so I've suddenly got all posh. 100 grams of luxury yarn. But you can make a whole thing, yeah, so a scarf or a shawl out of one ball with 100 grams. I think it's time I talked about something else. I mean, well done if you've managed to get one of these mystery bundles, because actually the situation now is that we've got more of these bundles in people's shopping baskets than we've actually got stock for. So I urge you, check out now to guarantee that you've got what's in your basket. Now then, everything in the hour is under £15, everything. Let's look at some more things that you can get. Now then, here we go. Let's look at this one first. Now then, this one, excuse me, this is very, very cute. Oh, no way! Hang on. I was expecting the bag, the pouch, to keep crochet hooks in. That's fabulous. This is under £15, £14.99, and you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 crochet hooks. That is amazing. So a shade over £1 per hook, but you're also getting the case for them as well. Merry Christmas. Just saying. Merry Christmas. This is sold really well at over £15 normally. Let's just pop this in by mistake, shall we? Let's pretend we wanted to just sell these on a under £15 day and it's not a mistake. Wow, that's terrific. I mean, honestly, Christmas presents should be £17.99, and actually I think I was getting a bargain at £17.99. But remember, everything in the show today here on Yarn Lane is under £15. So we've honoured that. It's £14.99. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, you are welcome. We'll never mention it again. Now this is also super cute. Oh, this is lovely. Now that's not £16.99, surely. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is terrific. Look, so what we've got here again for crochet or double pointed needles, maybe if you're a sock maker, or circulars. Space for your needles there, or your hooks, so that all zips up secure. It's nicely padded as well to protect the tips. Then you've got a second zip, lovely cavernous space there for your ball of yarn, and then look, we've got a little peephole there to thread your yarn through so that you can crochet or knit. Your ball stays in there secure and off the floor, keeps it tidy and clean, and that is now £14.99. How terrific, how terrific. I think they're probably not meant to be in this hour, but they are. They're under £15. Nab them while you can. No one will blame you for doing that. These are wonderful, aren't they? Good storage for your crafts, I think really does help. Now, Jo, our director, was very taken with this bag, and I'm not surprised. It's lovely. This is a really good. Now, is this, we're going shopping for yarn? Is this where I'm storing my yarn so that it doesn't roll about the floor and the cats get it, or the children get it, or in fact anybody else does? Great storage this. It's a very, very heavyweight canvas. It's nice and soft, but it's a really heavyweight canvas in like an oatmeal colour. And then inside it's all lined in a black cotton. Oh, it's like a light. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. This is useful. Look, it's actually a drawstring. It's a drawstring. So even more yarn, but also if you're working on your knitting or crochet project, you can pop it all in your bag, you can pull the top up, and then you're not going to get dust on your project, you're not going to get it faded by sunlight, it's all nice and secure inside that drawstring bag. That is terrific, and that's $14.99. Amazing. Amazing value. I think I'd have to get in there with my markers, coloured markers, and do a little bit of colouring in there. It's almost like Zentangle. I'd have to colour those, all different kind of rainbow colours, fade from red through to purple. Absolutely delish. Really cool, loving that. I'm going to hang it up in the same position where our director put them. Woo! Just says woo. Your bag actually says wool. Now then, Knitty Critters. Oh, these are super cute. These are super cute. These are called Pocket Pals. We've got, let's start with Gemma. Gemma Giraffe. Oh, how cute. Now, this kit actually contains everything you need to complete Gemma Giraffe. And she's actually crocheted. This is what she'll look like when you make her. I'm just going to open up the box just so I can show you that you're actually getting, look, all of your toy stuffing. You're getting full instructions with a hook. You're getting a little bit of black to do things like the facial features. And then you're also getting your yarn, and this looks like cotton yarn, to create Gemma Giraffe. 100% cotton yarn there. You're getting absolutely everything. Yarn, hook, instructions, embellishment yarn as well, and then, super love this, you're getting your toy stuffing as well for $12.99. Now, maybe you're looking at that thinking, well, I can crochet, a person I know can't but wants to. What a great kit to buy them as a present and help them learn crochet and help them make it. Or you might want to just create this and give the finished giraffe as a little gift. Now, the finished size of the giraffe is okay, so about 12 inches tall. It was a very long pause there. 12 inches tall and about 6 inches wide. I thought it was just polar bears that had the really long, really big paws. The really big paws. Hannah, that's why you can't tell jokes, because you get your words wrong. Hi, Linda. Lovely message from Linda. Stuart, you are naughty. I wasn't going to buy anything today, and I've actually already spent over £90. Love, Linda, Conair, Swansea. Oh, Linda, it does happen, but when you have a fabulous day like today, when there have been so many appealing projects, haven't they? We've had wonderful fun with the Penguin Day. But then here on Yarn Lane, we've got an everything under £15 day. And I mean, goodness me, that doesn't happen every day of the week. We've never done these things before. We've got our mystery bundle of yarn that's about to sell out. We started with some storage as well, didn't we? That I don't think was meant to be in the show at all. It wasn't ever meant to be under £15. But it is. It is. We've crashed the price. So grab it while you can before someone realises, takes it off the show and puts it back up to full price. Now, we've got another gorgeous Pocket Pal. This one is Candy Unicorn. Absolutely super this. I think this one might be my favourite. Beautiful little tri-coloured unicorn. If someone's getting into crochet, or maybe somebody wants to learn how to crochet, great project, especially if you know how to crochet and can give them a little bit of help and support. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I think that's fab. And don't forget, in there you're getting your toy stuffing, all your cotton yarns, you're getting the embellishment yarns as well to create the face, and you're getting a hook and full instructions. Completely wonderful. And you can use those instructions again. You could make a whole stable full of unicorns. Really fun that. Again, £12.99 for that full kit. It's Christmas ready, isn't it? You know how bad at wrapping Christmas presents I am. If it doesn't come in a box, I'm not buying it, frankly, because this is the only kind of present that I can wrap up. Or I have to make a fabric bag for it and just pop it inside a bag, which is also an option. So that is Candy Unicorn. Now we have one more kit. Again, everything's under £15. This is Fig, the sausage dog, who a sausage dog. He's an absolute beaut, isn't he? Absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that he's got this almost like a big moustache almost, a big muzzle. Love his little kind of stripy back end. He's not a pup, I'm thinking. He's a more mature sausage dog. He's got a few years under his belt. He's got a little bit of experience. Really fun. Fig the sausage dog. He's a pocket pal, and you've got everything in the box there to easily crochet your own cute and colourful pocket sausage dog. Remember, you've got everything in there to crochet, even down to the stuffing. Just £12.99, wonderfully giftable. Lovely little project actually to make in between Christmas and New Year. I always think that's a bit sort of dead time, isn't it? There's not much going on, certainly in my world. There's not a lot going on. There's nowhere particularly to go. I know, I'm painting a rather bleak picture here, aren't I? But the fact of the matter is I rather enjoy that little bit of downtime, but I always want something to do, either some hand sewing or some knitting or crochet, bit of handwork. So I think Fig the sausage dog would be absolutely brilliant for that. Or in fact, Candy the unicorn or Gemma the giraffe. Those are all £12.99 each. There's a lot of fig in your baskets apparently. You're going for that little sausage dog, cutie. I think just the fact that they are so giftable, and it's a great time of year just to get ahead and get a few Christmas presents. If you can get them at a bargain price, even better. Remember, everything in our show today on Yarn Lane is under £15. The mystery yarn bundles that we started the show with are still hanging on. There's 5 left. There's just 5 left. Now, four compartments or 4 components? Oh, yes. Knitting accessory set for beginners. I gotcha. Oh, from Clover. Wonderful. Great name that for any kind of knitting or sewing accessories. This is a knitting accessory set for beginners. Or not necessarily for beginners, but actually I'm always losing stitch markers and covers for the ends of my needles. You can't just have one set, can you? This is the kind of thing that every knitter should have. So what you're getting in here, just to break that down a little bit. Oh, could they have made that any smaller for me? You're getting quick locking stitch markers. You get 10 pieces. Then you're getting soft stitch ring markers, 20 small and 20 large. And then you're also getting point protectors, 2 of those for putting on the ends of your needles to keep them safe and secure. Aren't they great? £14.99, and Clover, as soon as I see that name, I know I'm getting real quality, beautifully engineered, long lasting. And of course they do also come in a lovely handy little box. So you can keep those in your knitting bag. Maybe this bag that you snatched earlier on, or maybe that larger bag that you can carry around your knitting projects or crochet projects in. Now then, let's do a book next. Now then, we've got a knitting A to Z, and here it is. What's our price on this one? £10.39, a saving of 20% on the cover price, which is £12.99. £10.39. That is fantastic. So this A to Z, it's from Search Press, who we know and love, a kind of history of knitting. All those, you know, things like the sizes of needles, US size, metric size, old UK and Canadian sizes. You never know when you're going to inherit needles and not know what the conversion is. You've also got simple techniques and more advanced techniques for how to work different stitches, how to join yarn in the middle of a row, how to do shaping, different ways of shaping actually, how to work a buttonhole, or how to unravel, how to frog your knitting. None of us like doing that. Frog? Why did you say frog? Because you have to rip it, rip it, rip it. It's known as frogging. What a great book, really good. If you know somebody who's just started knitting, or indeed has been knitting their whole life, but you think that they would enjoy a sort of compendium of different techniques and different problem solvers. You know, sometimes you hit a pattern and there's something in there that you're not familiar, a term, an abbreviation that you're not familiar with. Some knitting patterns will explain the abbreviations, and some of them don't, and they just put the abbreviation in. So having a reference book, really good idea. £10.39 for that. You know, it can feel like a foreign language, can't it, when you start any craft? But I think knitting and crochet, suddenly there are lots of terms. And once you're in the gang, you understand what they mean. But to begin with, or if you're trying a new technique, it can really be a bit of a swampy mystery. But that A to Z really does demystify. Great, love that. Now then, I've got yarn bags with sheep on. Is this the big one? Ooh. Yes, that's this one right here. Now then, let me, well, anything with sheep on I want. I'll just put that out there. Oh, this is lovely. So this is cylindrical. Gosh, under £10. That's terrific. So £9.99 for this. And this is our yarn holder, a yarn caddy. Absolutely brill. This has got a nice kind of splash proof surface and lining actually, so I like that. Nice and sturdy, so you can put your ball of yarn in there. So there we go, yarn goes in. Maybe you're Tom Daly and you've tuned in to Yarn Lane and you're thinking, where am I going to put my knitting or crochet when I'm by the pool, where it will be splash proof? Well, hello Tom, have we met? Right here, right now, in this gorgeous yarn holder. And also, of course, it's got a nice carry handle there, and look underneath too, you've got that little eyelet hole there. You can pass the yarn through and then use this as a dispensing caddy. So no more are you going to have the yarn rolling around the floor. I always do my knitting when I'm on the train, and I can't tell you the number of times that the ball has jumped off the table or off the seat next to me and ended up rolling across the aisle and into the next row of seats. So something like this, really going to keep your yarn safe while you crochet or knit. Love the sheep theme of that as well. Brillo. I'll take the ball of yarn out there so that somebody doesn't get shortchanged. So that's that, but we've also got another case. Same theme, still got those sheep on it. Let me grab this one out and show you. This again is £9.99, and this is a knitting pin case. So knitting pin, another name for knitting needles. And there we go. So we've got, it's like a massive pencil case, isn't it? But you wouldn't put pencils in there. You're going to use that for your knitting needles. Nicely padded, so everything's nice and secure. You could also, of course, put things like your stitch holders could go in there as well. And maybe a few other accessories. You could pop those inside. And then you've got tabs at either end, so you can hold on to those while you zip it up and hold on to this one while you unzip. A really nice, I think a lovely stocking filler that, for under £10. Maybe you have a knitting group and you do Secret Santa and everyone's restricted to £10. Absolutely perfect that, isn't it? Either of those two sheep options, and it's a bit of fun as well, isn't it, with the sheep on it. Love that. Now let's go back to crochet. Let's have a look at a book. Now then, what have we got? Oh, now this is very, very appealing. The Granny Squares Weekend, 20 quick and easy crochet projects. Well, straight away I love that because look at those gorgeous colours. And I do love a granny square. Even if you can't crochet much, chances are you can work a granny square. Oh, excuse me, got tickly throat. Yes, please, could I have some water? Absolutely lovely this. You've got loads and loads of different projects in here that use granny squares as the basis. Draft excluder, doorstop, cheery coasters. I think those are smashing. Glasses case. This has proved very popular when we've had it on air before, but this time under £15. Those are lovely, those fingerless mittens. Really smart. You've got a bag, you've got a cowl and a bobble hat. Oh, a beret, that is super, and a flower headband. There are so many different projects here, all using the granny square as a basis. Now, of course, you've got full instructions in here, what you'll need, how you can get started. So this would be a terrific buy for somebody who actually hasn't ever done any crochet before. What a great stocking filler, what a great Christmas gift. So that is your Granny Squares Weekend. I think that's terrific. Really, really nice book that. £14.99. Remember, everything on the show today is under £15. So it's a bit of a bargain hour. But the time is slipping away. Now, baby knits. Baby knits. Oh, this is cute. It's often a reason, isn't it, for either starting to knit or going back to knitting, because either you're having a baby or grandchildren, or maybe a friend from work is having a baby. Just lovely. Oh, there's loads of good ideas. A helmet. A helmet. Absolutely, that's the first thing I went to. Little jumper, bloomers with elasticated waistband, bloomers with tie. I think those are adorable. Little cardigans, little jackets, beret, blankets. Really nice if you know multiple people who are having babies. Everybody I know is having babies. And so this would be ideal for making little gifts. There's some shoes, a teddy bear. So a really nice range of projects actually in here. You've got a little bit of Fair Isle on this jumper over here, a pinafore dress, a little webbed, gorgeous, love that, and a little hat for a tiny baby. So it's not all stuff for babies. You know, you've got some of the garments that fit larger children. Now I'm just going to go and have a little look. Of course, all those techniques. Hello, Susie Johns. Oh, I love Susie's style. Fabulous. Fabulous. Let's just see, for example, with the Fair Isle jumper, what sizes we've got. So, actual size. There's a small, medium and a large, so to fit a baby aged 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 or 9 to 12. So we've got some ranges of sizes in there as well. That's terrific. I am drawn to the helmet. That is so cute. I think because I've just watched Mrs. Wilson on television, which is a drama set just after the Second World War, or during the Second World War. And there's one point where Mrs. Wilson is carrying one of her babies who is wearing a helmet just like this in a bright blue yarn. And I remember looking thinking, oh, that is so cute. And there it is. Very cute. Now then, so that's baby knits. Now, knitting row counters. There's a nice option. Oh yes, there we go. Look. I couldn't help myself using it. This is another Clover notion. So again, great quality, great design. This is the kind of thing you're going to use when you've got to knit 17 rows before you do your shaping and you need to keep track on them. This one can sit on the table or stand up, and every time you work a row, just, there we go, click, click, and away you go. And there will be a reset button on there as well. Oh, I see, you can just manually switch them back. There we go, we're back to 0. Now this is one option. We've also got, that's £9.99, and then we've got this one right here, which is a Millwood row counter. These are slightly different. Colours may vary. This is red and blue. Different sizes depending on the kind of size needles that you would use. So for your smaller needles, for your larger needles as well. And these ones you just twist and turn. You put them on your knitting needle and then twist and turn them to keep a track of your rows. Very useful, those. And again, nice little stocking filler. Now then, we've just done a book from Susie Johns, but we've also got another baby book which is called Baby Booties. Let me find it. Here it is. Oh, this is cute. This is really, really cute. So Baby Booties, 10 cute projects to crochet. Well, straight away, hello. Hello. What size do they go up to? So these are all crochet. I must learn to crochet more than a granny square. Although there is lots you can do with a granny square, as Granny Squares Weekend proves. Simple shoes. Teddy bear slippers. I do love a bear. Absolutely. Cowboy boots. Yeehaw. Those are great. They look a little bit like Uggs as well, don't they? I'd wear those. Lacy sandals. Watermelon booties. Now you're talking. How cute. Imagine what you'd pay for those if you could buy them in a boutique. I mean, chances are, look, this is why we make things, isn't it? Because they are unique, they are special. Oh, there we go, look, little button boots. They are very much like those Australian, very expensive sheepskin boots, aren't they? Daisy slippers, they are very cute. The baseball boots are just to die for. I absolutely love those. Really cute. You can make these in different colours, of course. Ankle tie shoes, oh, those are so cute. Oh, if you were going to a special occasion, like a wedding or a party or something like that, and baby is just too small or just won't keep normal shoes on, just pop some little slippers. They are absolutely adorable. Strappy sandals. They're really cute. Really cute. What a lovely colour. Oh, and I like the sole too. And of course, basic techniques in the back. You've even got instructions on how to make your soles. How useful is that? How useful. Now then, that's Baby Booties, 10 cute projects to crochet, 30% off. Is that right? It's only £3.99. Oh, amazing. Amazing. So less than 40 pence a pattern. Terrific. What a great day. Now, got some shawl pins. Oh, now this is lovely. We've got two different options. And these are both from one of my favourite names actually in knitting, which is Knit Pro. Terrific. Now let's look at the heart first of all. So these are for fixing a shawl or a scarf. Very, very lovely. You know, knitted and crocheted shawls and scarves have become so popular in the last 5 years, haven't they? I think with the advent of all the really beautiful sock weight yarns, 4-ply yarns and lace weight yarns, it's really encouraged lots of us to get out our finer needles and create shawls and scarves. That's terrific. So it's solid wood, it's lovely kind of asymmetric heart at the top. And of course, remember, this is, you know, you're going to use it to fix this scarf one day, a different scarf another day. Really lovely, really lovely. That's going to be, well, something you'll wear and use for years and years, isn't it? That is stunning. That's from Knit Pro, and that's the heart. It's just £9.49. Very, very giftable. And then we've also got this one, which is the Blossom. Again, solid wood, lovely golden hue to this one. Of the floral shawl pin Blossom. And again, from Knit Pro. So if you're an avid knitter or crocheter and you've made lots of shawls and scarves and you want something to fix them with, this is very beautiful. If you've maybe, you know, somebody you've gifted a shawl to, or you're going to gift a shawl to, what a lovely addition to add in a shawl pin for them as well. Just lovely. And under £10, under £9.50. That's a secret Santa waiting to happen, isn't it? Really smashing. Both of those are lovely. Now, Quick and Easy Knits are 100 projects. I was talking earlier on, wasn't I, about knitting presents, quick presents. Is it Quick and Easy Knits? There it is. I was talking about, you know, knitting quick gifts for Christmas. This is ideal. What a lot of lovely projects. I made you a corn on the cob. oh look, hello, the panda beanie. Now don't forget, earlier on I was showing you, you never know, in the mystery bundle, just lovely, all sorts of things, lovely scarves, some cable cuffs, how nice, lacy fern headband. And again, you're using there, an alpaca silk yarn. I mean, mix and match. If you need to use up your stash, knitted strawberries and peas in a pod. I mean, what a lovely quick gift just to make for a real special friend. You could put a little brooch pin on the back of that, because we're like 2 peas in a pod. And I'll make one for me and one for you. Special friends. Fragmalite Alien. Fragmalite Alien. Yes, coffee cupcake, guaranteed calorie free. Please do not try and eat it. A Celtic braid mug hug, that's lovely. Gosh, goodness me, that is brilliant, brilliant value, isn't it? Pom-pom booties, wrist warmers, all sorts of different projects. I think that might be my favourite. I knitted you a sweet corn. A pot, no, hang on. This is my favourite now, the knitted pineapple. Oh, it's a lot of fun, that, isn't it? And if you've got an overflowing stash of scraps of yarn, bits and bobs, odd balls that you bought for a project and then didn't use, what a fantastic, fantastic book to have. Great resource. Knitted mushrooms. I'm a fun guy. Oh my goodness, I love this. And that's £7.99. So literally 8p per project, 8p. I think that's incredible. Sparkler cuffs, a zebra or razzle scarf. Oh. Oh, all kinds of projects. I think that's lovely. What a hoot. What a hoot. What a hoot. Oh, that's fab. Gosh. Everything in the hour. Everything in the hour under £15. Now, toggles, toggles, toggles. A little tiny bag of toggles. They do love to challenge me. Oh, I see, wooden toggle buttons. Oh, there they are. They were hiding. You do like to challenge me, don't you? £1.99 for these. You're getting 5 wooden toggles. Now I'm going to mention finishing projects. I know we love the knitting or the crochet, but finishing up projects, that has to be done. That's why we knitted or crocheted them. Buttons to finish off a project. This might be a mug hug. Yeah, to keep your cup of coffee warm and snuggly, or so you don't burn your hands on the cup. You might need a toggle or a button to close that up with. This would be great on a cardigan or embellishments. It could be a cushion. You might have knitted or crocheted an envelope backed cushion and you need a little toggle closure. That would look very smart. It's a nice light wood, so it's going to go with pretty much anything and everything. That is bargain, isn't it? £1.99 for 5. What's that, 40p each? A message for me, enjoying the show today. The presenter is brilliant and so organised. Thank you. Well, I do try. I didn't know where they were. In fairness, they were hiding. But thank you so much. Thank you. I try my best. That's a lovely message. Thank you. Now, knitted rabbits. Knitted rabbits. I mean, if I'm going to knit something, I want rabbits, and oh my goodness, how cute. This is lovely. This is it is a rabbit. You're right. This is Bagpuss Rabbit, isn't it? How cute. Oh, this is lovely. I mean, just beautiful. 20 easy knitting patterns for cuddly bunnies. Oh, look at the egg cups or the egg warmers. Very, very cute. 20% off that one. It's only £7.19. There are so many lovely... Party bunny. I want that on a t-shirt. Just gorgeous. The beanbag bunny. Oh, that's nice for Valentine. Some bunny loves you. I don't charge for this, you know. Oh, look, the Tweety bunny. Oh, very cute. Millie bunny. Oh, look, carrying eggs. And a wedding pair. The bride and groom. That's very, very cute indeed. £7.19. Halloween bunny. Pumpkin bunny. That's really, really sweet. Lovely that. So many different ideas. I think that might be my absolute favourite because just such a classic soft toy, isn't it? Really lovely, gorgeous expression. Love this tweedy wool. This is actually a brown alpaca DK, but you could substitute another DK. Maybe something like a tweed, felted tweed yarn would look really nice for your bunny with carrot. Use up some scraps. Or what about actually even just making the carrot, lots of different carrots in different shades of orange, maybe some white carrots, maybe some purple carrots. Remember, carrots didn't always used to be orange. They're not now either, are they? But then you could put those on a wreath on your door with some eggs. Celebrate Easter. Oh, very smart, very butch. Very butch. Garden bunny. Where do you want this? I'll just lift that over into the corner with my big muscles. That was me being butch, by the way. How rude from the gallery was that, you being butch? Yes, it was, as close as I get to it. And a glove puppet, of course. It's a puppet. I just love this. There's so many jelly bunnies. Oh, I bought some jelly babies the other day that were all stuck together, like hands were still, and I thought it was a mistake, but then they were actually supposed to be like that. 2 different flavours, they're like twins. I think the idea is that you eat them together. Oh, so sweet. These teeth were made for munching. Super. curly bunny. Need I say more? Absolutely lovely. Knitted Rabbits by Val Pierce. It's £7.19. Now we've got a project bag. The Knit Pro project bag. I'm going to open this up so you can see. This is brand new today, and we've come straight in with an under £15. This could be good for a sewer as well, though, I feel, because it's just a very lovely project pouch. I'm thinking we could also use this as a little wash bag too. Nice and spacious, very smart, good for boys or girls. Nice box pouch. Nice sturdy zip as well, brand new today. That's £11.99. Remember, everything in the show today is under £15. Really lovely, very giftable, and very, very diverse as well, what you could use that for. Could be your crochet or knitting bag. It could be for, you know, when you're making socks, something like that. Could be for English paper piecing. It could be a wash bag. You could use it for makeup or craft tools. Really versatile. It's from Knit Pro. It's £11.99. Very, very smart bag. And it's hand block printed fabrics as well, which is rather special, isn't it? All hand printed fabrics. Now then, we've got some yarn bobbins. Not those. Yes, yarn bobbins. Now these yarn bobbins, these are for intarsia, yeah? So if you're doing something like intarsia, or if you were doing, say, Fair Isle, where you've got multiple colours that you don't want whole balls hanging around, or I think particularly for intarsia these are good. So what you would do there is you would wind off some yarn onto each one of these. Let me just take one off so you can see. Yeah, so if you do any of the iKnit designs, the designer talks about using these a lot. So you wind your yarn around and around and fill it up. So you've got like a little sort of mini stash of yarn, perhaps for one little area on your intarsia, and pull it through the top there to hold it nice and secure. This will dangle at the back of your work, and then when you get to that particular colour, you can just knock the yarn out of its hook and then carry on knitting that section. Much, much better than having all your yarn tangled at the back with the cats playing with it, which is generally what I do. But there is a way to be more organised. Those are cute. Those are cool. I've never seen those before. And they call those yarn bobbins. Okay. We've had them before, and we've had them fish-shaped, I believe. Just exactly the same thing, but the fish have sold out. Those are from Millwood. Lovely. Now then, where should we go next? Now, stitch holders, stitch markers. These are from Knit Pro. You've got 3 different sizes. You've got a real small one, and then you've got a medium and a large as well. Super useful for marking positions at the beginning of row and so on. Only use these for knitting. You can actually put those over the needle itself. Now those are £2.99. Again, a really nice little stocking filler that. I think often these little notions are overlooked because they're, you know, they're simple, they're almost, we take them for granted. But I think for a little gift for somebody, or to have an extra pack in your knitting bag, very useful, because they're also the kind of thing that you can never find when you need one. So to get a couple of packs of these and keep them somewhere safe, so when you need a stitch marker for your knitting, you've got them. Great name of Knit Pro. Great. Now, everything else in the show is on the web. Just go underneath Watch Live on Yarn Lane. well done if you got your mystery yarn bag. Those have sold out now. Those were an absolute runaway success. But don't forget, there's loads of other things on the show today that are all under £15. So some real bargains to be had, some brilliant books actually, and also some wonderful caddies, bags and storage options. I think probably my favourite one was the little pouch full of, I think, 14 crochet hooks. Amazing value that, all under £15. Now, it's Friday today, but let's have a little look at the menu. Oh, we don't do a menu, sorry. Ah, yes, of course. When is Yarn Lane back? We will be back on Monday. And it's going to be Christmas crochet, so great chance to get a little bit ahead with Christmas projects. So pop that in your diary and on the calendar. This Monday coming at 12 o'clock will be our next visit to Yarn Lane. Now, thank you so much for your company today. It's been a great morning. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and join us again on Yarn Lane on Monday. Take care, have a great weekend.